Open up the mic. Beautiful. Up the game capture to like here. Oh, I think that is just wonderful. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Mic. Beautiful. Up the game capture to like here. I think that is just wonderful. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Spent all the money that I had in hopes of like some zero to hero action, but I still have 12k. How could I get rid of 12k easily? I guess I could put up like a buy order. I could put up some buy orders. That'll get rid of all the money and restart from zero, which is beautiful. Siphon energy going for. Um, let's do 6,040. That'll never sell. It allows me to get rid of all my money. About like 5,900. Oh, it's so close. I bet like 5,850. Oh yeah, no more money. Okay, I have nothing on the market. We are at 90 silver. We are going for the zero to hero style of making some money right now. If you guys have ever started with $0, we're gonna go rough logs, rough stone, tier 3 set, black zone mobs. Yeah, you guys will get the whole shebang. Oh, no way. What do we got here? Ooh, that is what we like to see. Oh my, fantastic. Unbelievable. We can kill some black zone mobs. Problem is, if you have no armor, oh, it's brutal. It is brutal. No, we're all good. If we could kill a stag and get a stag, yeah, kind of. We skip everything, that's no fun. So we're gonna go rough stone to rough logs, and then kind of move from there. Don't know if I can fight a saber tooth. Maybe. I hope. I think with the E. Oh yeah, we're good. What do we got? Like 1100? Probably fight 2 of these, but not a huge reason to. No, we're gonna do it. Oh, that was not the right thing to do. That was not the right thing to do. I think just sticking to the rough stone and logs is ideal here to go from this 0 silver start. I just need to get enough to get a little tier 3, and then the black zone mobs give a pretty substantial amount of money, always. I think these big trees have tons of rough. Oh no, just these ones have 2. I think in maybe the marshes, probably here as well. There's some 50 out of 50 trees that you can get. Where are we heading towards? Nowhere. Wisp is definitely an option. There's a ton of events in the Wisps where you don't have to do much and you get some good silver. The chests in there are pretty safe. Or they're either safe or they're not safe, I guess is a better way to put it. What do we got? 2,800? That's enough, but I don't know. Not digging, just 2,800. There's a crystal spider. Don't imagine it has much. Guess just maybe we'll do a big loop. I do not want to get caught on the road though. No desire. Definitely gonna get killed if we're caught on the road with our pants down. I think the plan is tier 3 set into a tier 4 set, then participate in an event, maybe like a solo dungeon. And then once we get to tier 5, 5.1, we can go corrupted. Once I get like a fire set in corrupted, I feel pretty comfortable about money from there. But in the beginning, you ain't got nothing. You can definitely do one at a time. I need to do what I just did right there more, because that is very good. What do we got here? 2 cougars. I have no desire to fight a cougar. I'm gonna take shield. How much is tier 3 stuff? Ooh, that's expensive. I guess we have the weapon. And when you have the weapon, you're actually pretty set for your first like tier 3 set. The weapon is the most expensive. So let's see what we can insta sell this stuff for. And then from there, what we can do. What do we got? 2,100. I'm okay with that. Let's go tier 3. Let's go chest armor. Ooh, oh yeah, we're gonna be solid. Foot armor, perfect. An offhand. I want a shield. Do I want a shield? No, I want a torch. We'll go with a little higher quality torch. From here, we're gonna want to get a mule, like immediately. Or anything to run around. Mules actually just are so lame. Brutally lame. But we are solid though. If we find a solo dungeon from here, ooh-wee. That is gonna be easy. That is gonna be some easy money from here. If I had a skinning knife, my skinning knife would be good here. So a lot of opportunity. But I'd like to stick to just PvP mainly to kind of mimic if we were doing a true 0 to hero. Oh yeah. Now this is just fantastic. How much silver is that? Oh, like 1,000. Fantastic. Okay, let's keep going for these wandering mobs. The wandering mobs get much more fame and silver, not only in the black zone, but the wandering ones specifically outside of dungeons. That was a waste to sprint. What other W's do I got? Inner focus would be pretty good. Spirit spear is good as well. I'm happy with what I got for now. Could get this hemp and the sky flower. Would be pretty good. Nothing I can do with the group dungeon though. Ooh, will-o-wisp would be pretty cool. Could do a lot with that, but it'd be kind of relying on a safe will-o-wisp rather than getting ganked. Which I don't want to do that either. Just kind of staying on our own in this corner of the map up here. Unsure. Ooh, 2-3 cape. I don't think I have cape. No cape. No cape. Here's a solo dungeon, but that's kind of a big commitment because there's not much. It's much better to just kill individual wandering mobs, but completing a solo dungeon would I don't know, that'd kind of end our broke streak. Tier 3, Tier 5 Black Zone, that's not too bad. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah, we should be able to do something like this pretty easily, actually. Ooh, just trying to think now. Boss is going to kind of suck. Oh, we'll be alright. Force Spears is crazy on the Tier 3. And I love the kind of starting from 0 silver. It's so good because everything's so meaningful. Like each drop, each kill, each loss is all just so it just is so meaningful. And that is a lot of fun, especially once you start to become very profitable. It kind of feels like you just have this endless reserve of money, or that you couldn't lose enough for it to be a real big problem. And that almost kind of loses the joy of it all. But good fame. And then the silver's like 133 per mob. That is just so not great compared to the wandering mobs out in the world. Those are just so good. Kind of crazy we found this tier 3 spear. Very cool, very good to use. Probably could pull these as well, but I don't know. Entrance is closed. If we died now, it wouldn't be the worst because we have 7,000 silver just from raw silver. So I wouldn't be like no, but it definitely would put a damper on things. This is the execute spear, right? I don't think so, actually. I think we want to go this way first, but this is a lot of mobs. Oh, we're going to be okay. I should not have eaten that interrupt, but so nothing we're going to do now. Back at, I don't know, this thing's low. Actually, seeing this fully wrap around makes me... Oh, hey, what's up, Golden? Golden C9U. What's up, man? Sorry, I got an Alt-Tab to see my viewers, so I don't have a double monitor set up. So if you guys have any questions or anything, we're just starting with 0 silver. I'm not on a new account or anything. I still have all my spec, but just trying to make something cool happen or get like a big come up. But if you have any questions, want to see me play anything in particular, I'm very open to anything and love to hear from you guys. The mic sounds off as well. Just let me know. Happy to switch stuff up. Love to get like an iPad or a tablet or something that would help me view my chat and just various stream things at the same time. Might have to be something I do. There we go. I don't think there's anyone behind me in here. We did just immediately start clearing. So definitely could be, but I heavily doubt it, to be honest. What is going on here? I think we were supposed to go the other way down there now that I kind of am exploring this way, which is easy to say. I don't want to get down here, but I kind of think it's going to happen. I don't think it'll be okay. Not a big spear player, so seeing my spears level up is very cool. Ooh, we're going down. Does that mean I want to turn around? No, it doesn't. I think we're just going to push forward and through. trying to save my chess piece for something a little crazier happening than just 2 Deathmongers, but kind of looking not good. Oh, yeah. Oh, should have chess pieced. Definitely should have chess pieced there. These dungeons are... I'm kind of going... It depends. I think the tier 5 versions, like what I'm doing right now, are very not worth it just because the fame is so little. But we're in just a flat tier 3 set, and this is definitely one of the safest forms of content, right? If you wait in the beginning, about, what is it, 90 seconds, I believe? Maybe a little bit less. I totally forget what it is now. They're always changing it. But the door actually closes, and so people can't come and get you. And so for right now, where I just want to get up to like a tier 4 set or buying a horse or something, I definitely feel like it is the safest way to do so. No one to mess with you, but also the roaming mobs are very good, so definitely personal preference. There's builds that do this much faster than what I'm doing right now as well. So, very hit or miss. I've gotten great loot. I've gotten streaks of very poor loot out of these, so I don't have a super set opinion on them. Just a form of content that is okay. Mediocre in a lot of ways, and then in some ways just much better than other things. And that kind of much better, the only way I see that it's much better is just safety. It's so safe. Ideally, for making money when we have more of a stable bank, I would like to do corrupteds, just black zone events in general, like the chests. Faction warfare is amazing. I think it is one of the best ways to get an introduction to PvP, as well as like a very safe and effective way to get loot. But this is definitely not like, oh, I need to farm silver. I don't think I'm going to go do solo dungeons. I would say the kind of what solo dungeons wish they were was Nightfall Abbey in the Mists. In the Mist, Nightfall Abbey is so peak. Great loot, great fame. Honestly, not very much PvP. Definitely, you will find some monsters in there or some dudes with high IP. Yeah, Black Zone is scary, and you will die. That's kind of, I think, the main thoughts I have on playing Black Zone, especially as a less experienced player, was always just a risk that I'm willing to take because the rewards are so good, but you will die. I think just a little bit earlier when I was playing not this kind of zero to hero style of play, I got jumps and it was just like almost nothing I could do because there's so many people when I was playing solo. And so that definitely is hard to balance. But if you have the money, it's kind of like the lottery. Like you are eventually going to get a ton of silver and fame or a very good drop that you just don't see in the lower tier zones. So very split. What are we at? We are at 10k silver. I think what? A blue set's like 7k? I mean, a tier 4 set? Don't know why I said blue set. But kind of just going for that. I think I'm going to need full tier 6 to get into a corrupted. We're going to go fire staff. Maybe dual swords, depends on how I'm feeling. And a lot of Black Zone too is about avoiding there's a lot of points of contention and contested points in the Black Zone. And if you avoid those, it's relatively safe. Especially if you get far out from the portal zone, 1 or 2 zones, you just start to see such little people. If there's just too much land. Are we going down another level? No, we are not. Okay, perfect. I did not want to go down another level, but I think that looking is going to kill me. We're going to switch the chest piece to finish this out. To mend wounds, we are going to go... Do I want to go Spirit Spear? Do I have Life Leech? Oh, I do. Oh, that's probably much better than to go Spirit Spear here. But yeah, the Black Zone's rewards are just... They're so good that it is usually worth a couple deaths, to be honest. I know it's in the journal to do like a tier 5 solo dungeon, or to do a solo dungeon in tier 3. So I wonder, and I did it in the tier 3 legit. So I wonder if this is going to be difficult, because I remember it being a little bit challenging. Not anything crazy, you said to play well. Probably can skip these baths. It would be so unfortunate too if this was like a legendary boss at the end, or like a yellow chest, and I just can't finish it out. But I'm almost certain I can with what I got going here. Spirit Spear's healing is pretty crazy. Fame from faction is crazy. Got my first weapon on 100 spec. Yes, the faction warfare fame is really good. The chests that you get from the little tokens containing the books, very good too. I think that is like one of the best parts about it. It's always cool to do content and then get like a mini reward while you're doing it. I always think that's super cool. Am I gonna die here? No, I'm not gonna die here. Very close though. It's just looking a little fishy, honestly. We're gonna be okay though. We're gonna pull one, forest, dash. What do we got here? Just a forgotten general? I feel okay about this. Definitely gonna want to go here. Let's go dodge roll just for safety. And then let's go auto attack on everything but the chest piece. Yeah, we'll be all right. This will be fine. Not awfully worried. And what are we ending with? We have 12k before the chest. It's not the worst. I don't think I want to use my E here. And I want to only up Spirit Spear at the very end of it as well. Just conserving here. The mana is immediately going low. An energy shield is 25% of your missing energy. I guess when we get lower, that's going to be much better. So I almost want to pop a few of these skulls, but that obviously will probably just kill me. I'm actually just taking no damage now that I kind of look at it. Yeah, we are all good. Full HP. Dodge roll here. Oh, we are totally golden here. Beautiful. Something nice out of the chest. Yeah, there we go. There's the little thing. Necromantic. 25k. I have no force. That does suck. But we'll be alright. Bag's good. We're all good. Now from here, we should be able to get enough silver to get a tier 4 set. Clear maybe one more solo dungeon or something boring before we can buy a corrupted set, which is pretty ideal. Once I've corrupted set, I'll feel pretty comfortable about everything that we got going on. We can go to a wisp with the tier 4, a flat 4 set. Ooh, that could be the move. Could get a skinning knife, but I don't really want to do gathering for this 0 to hero up. At least the come up. Oh! Can I fight? Oh my gosh. I think we are lucky. Oh, no way. The lag. Brutal. Brutal. I don't even know if I could have fought that guy, though. Ooh, that is outlaw, too. That is bad. That will be alright. Very interesting. Almost came up on a very low man. I feel like I audited him, but I need to be a little bit quicker and on it. believe he has to go back for that, what, Shadow Mask, was it? I have no desire to lose what I got right now for that, so probably just gonna chill. How long do I got? I got 2 minutes. Let's get away from the portal. We could find a hidden treasure. If we could complete the solo encampment down here, those are both great ways. I think that is one of the, like we talked about earlier, the best fame and things. Honestly, the solo encampments in Black Zone are insane. Very slept on form of content. Or I feel like at least not pushed by a lot of the major Albion content creators. If you want to make a ton of money relatively safe, just do a bunch of these encampments. Keep your horse nearby. Definitely, if you're like in a corner doing those solo encampments, people will like surround you, so be careful. But it's amazing. Let's see if we can do it right now. Of course, after we kill this slightly glowing guy, which means he's enchanted, the longer these stay alive, they get a little bit more fame and silver. 2k silver right there. That is wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. This is my main account. I just am, which is starting from 0 silver. So I put all my silver into various things so I could start from 0 just for a little bit of fun. But there's definitely some things I don't have maxed out on US. So I don't like to play 0 to hero on a different profile or account or anything like that, just because there's things I still need to work on. But I also think a lot of what I do, especially on YouTube and things, is kind of appeal to a lot of the people who aren't super experienced or aren't just in 8.3 in the mist, you know? I think that is very unreasonable to what the average play looks like for someone who's playing Albion, of finding people in 8.4 and you're in 8.4 as well. It's most likely going to be you in, you know, tier 5 to 7 fighting people in tier 8 to 9 and just kind of experiencing that in general. So I think it's much more reasonable to just have a like relatively leveled up account than maybe even everything 120 or anything like that. Speaking of which, what is our encampment at? We are halfway through. I cannot fight all this. Definitely cannot fight all this. I actually don't even know if we could fight this big guy. What's my outlaw? My outlaw's off, but I kind of feel committed to doing this now. Try to kill the Huntress and then reset. Oh yeah, once this is cleared, we'll have enough kind of wiggle room around to get everything done. Definitely don't want to get ganked though, but if it happens. Not too serious. What do we got? Kill the Berserker first, but can pull them both into Forest Spears. Oh yeah, there we go. That is perfect. Force Spears, very underrated, very good in PvE. I think actually, I don't even know if I'd say underrated. I think perfectly rated. I think people are very aware of how good of a spell it is. What do we got left? A couple more mob kills and then we'll be done. Should be enough money. We can start doing something actually interesting. Instead of just chill PvE, we can start killing people, which is why we play Albion, I believe. Ooh, this just has tomes in it when it's all green, which is great. Great XP tomes, but nothing super good. What are we at? 25k? Yeah, maybe we can do something slightly more interesting. That would be nice. Oh, an unleft bag, tier 2 helmet. Definitely we'll take it. Put these books away somewhere. Oh yeah, and there's the new, not so new, I guess now, but the safe portal. You can always take that. I always forget about the safe portal. Very safe transportation into far out. Yeah, getting better at PvP is a ton of practice, and especially in Albion, you're gonna have to risk a ton of sets. And I think that is hard a lot of the time, not only for beginners to do, but also as you get better, losing becomes like a harder thing to do in general. What's this bag? Sell order versus quick sell. All right, we are just gonna quick sell. What do I lose out on? The bag mainly. I don't want to. No, that's fine. We will just get rid of everything. I'm not too worried about it. Let's get a tier 4 set going. Let's go bow. Oh, longbow. Oh no, here's a normal bow. We're gonna go bow. Merc jacket. Gosh, this stuff's so cheap. What is 4-1 like? 5k. Okay, we're gonna go merc jacket. We are gonna go hunter hood. We are gonna go whatever the cheapest shoe is. I do not care. And we are gonna go tier 3 horse. And then can I get a tier 5 bow? Oh, I absolutely can. Ooh, that is wonderful. This one's so cheap. We'll buy the longbow. We'll roll with that. Let's go longbow to start with. Actually, let's just go normal bow. I feel much more comfortable fighting or ganking with normal bow. Merc jacket. Oh, we have a horse too. A horse is just so wonderful now. Okay, we're going to be using storage 1 to not get my regular belongings mixed up with my fresh start belongings. We're down to 0 silver, which definitely sucks. We should get full consumables in case I have to fight. I don't want to, but if I do, I at least want to put up an okay fight. We're 756 gear score. I imagine someone will want to mess with us a little bit, and that's all right. They're welcome to. I would love to check on that guy doing Shadow Mask, but I mean, he definitely moved on now, but worth a shot, worth a little peek. Yeah, he's gone, but he's probably still doing some tracking. Yeah, tracking, such a cool addition to the game. Love that. Back when there's no tracking. I don't know, felt a little lame, felt a little dead. Ooh, Dewy Wisp. I'd love to be 1 tier higher to Wisp, but we could also just avoid fights pretty safely. What is this guy? I'd feel comfortable fighting this guy, but he's got to be with more people. Yeah, he is doing something. Yeah, carry weight, just probably transporting. We will Wisp it. You're going to Wisp it. Mythical Beast, that is going to put us in, tier 6, tier 7 set. A good chest, going to put us, who knows how much. A coffer off the rips, who knows how much. Something good. Wonderful. We'll never complain about raw silver in a situation like this. We have a encampment here. I think that's it. Just one large encampment. You can definitely start to recognize them the more you play. The encampments in the myths. Nightfall Abbey. Tier 7 closes in a minute 48. I just don't think I'm strong enough. I would absolutely love to be able to clear Nightfall Abbey effectively, but a tier 6 would be fine, but a tier 7 is just a little pushing it on just efficiency. Yeah, we'll start to clear here. Fix my playlist. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Now we're in just a very reasonable set. The difference between tier 4 and 3 is absolutely diabolical. Tier 3 is like fake gear, and tier 4 is enough to beat people in tier 8 if they're bad. Very, very interesting. Good fame. My bow's maxed out though. Definitely not a good showing. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, but a lot of PvP is, like I said, just practice. And then learning the matchups, learning... Honestly, if you don't know what abilities to switch to, there's just so much to it. It makes it very difficult to pick up quickly. Something that took me a long time, and don't even feel like I'm the best at it, but I feel very profitable, very good about it. Definitely still a lot to learn. Should not have used sprint there. You guys are following this like an instructional. You're especially in the mist, always leave sprint on cooldown because someone's going to have to usually sprint into the camp you're in to get you. Or like a blind run, I've heard it called, where they're just running into camps with sprint popped, hoping to catch people with their guard down. You always just want to keep it off CD. Yeah, honestly, T8, if you're not very good, there are a lot of situations. I think I have a video on my channel of me and Flat4, no potions or food, and I beat up a 7.2 Firestaff guy with dual swords. I think I was probably the most extreme I've seen that, like 8.1 to tier 4. I reflect his Pyroblast, a few things go my way. I get on him correctly. But there's definitely rock, paper, scissors in Albion. And so if you catch that and catch a bad player, you can see some pretty crazy IP gap victories. But kind of the main reason I'm even making videos or streaming or anything like that is from just from Parry Strike. Lovely ability. Definitely a dual swords enjoyer. And Parry Strike is just such a skill heavy ability. Beautiful. Make me want to switch to a pair of dual swords after this bow set. Is there anything else for me in this mist? It's kind of a boring mist, and I don't want to just sit here and wait to see if there's a mist event. But I guess I don't mind sitting and waiting. I don't mind. I think that's okay. Look around a little bit. Maybe we'll find a uncommon wisp. What else are we working with in here? I think just that is a very inconsistency with myths in particular. I've been in myths that are, I guess there's more gathering focused myths, and that can be really weird if you're not planning on gathering and you're like, what do I do here? A coffer. Hopefully a good coffer. If we get one good coffer, we can go into Corrupteds, and that is kind of ideal for me. What do we need, like 100k? Maybe 100k would get us a decent set. What do I got on me? 38k? We'll go one deeper. I think definitely the mentality of betaing tier 8 players is you have to go into the situation thinking you're about to beta a tier 8 player. And definitely with a lot of playtime comes a lot of confidence, and people cannot handle that. A lot of people spend time in Albion fights running, worrying, just in general, not doing a lot of thinking about the fighting, and that is a big problem, especially with how intricate the Albion fight dynamics are. You always want to be committed to the fight. There's so many fights I've won just by not running away. Especially in certain matchups, you're going to want to run and feel like something like Death Givers, and they use their E on you without 3 stacks. It's going to initially feel super tight, like, oh, this is it. And then they just kind of fall off because they didn't play their build correctly over the time. So you always got to be just aware of the matchup and what it's going to look like, which once again is just an experience thing. I think there's another bunk missed. We're going bunk missed for bunk missed, and that is horrible. That is not what I want in my life. 30K? I just can't do much either. Ugh. Awkward position here of trying to make a little bit of money. Maybe I just go back like tier 8 overworld, or that's just black zone, and see what we got going on over there. See what's going on in the prairie. Crystal beetle. We'll use these, I guess. I would love to fight someone too. I feel fairly confident in what I got on. We could always go warbow, and then warbow is one of those kind of weapons where it doesn't matter if you're in tier 8 or tier 4. If you chase a warbow, you lose. That'd be nice. We were 0 to 5 here. Finished out that encampment. Trying to think of what, not necessarily what I can do, what I want to do. Solo dungeon would be good, but we did one of those. I don't know, I think catching a good wisp would be very fun right now, and we're going to kind of chase that. I don't mind losing these little relics. A lot of that money was in silver bags. We have a Bressy port. We have an encampment in the middle, it looks like. An encampment to the right. This is looking a lot more promising than whatever was happening in the last two. Maybe we see someone in this encampment. I feel like this is always the encampment layout where you like go down into the pit that I see people in. You can pull a little bit more. Oh, here we go. Once you get up here, you can just kind of start to pull all this stuff. Ooh, Mysterious Stranger. That is not a fight I want to take. That is really not a fight I want to take. If he dismounts like right on me, I guess we'll take this. We'll take this. We should not. This is definitely a mistake. And if I die, I understand where I went wrong in my life. Oh yeah, he's on us. Oh, I should not have taken that. Yeah, dude was a little crazy there. That felt pretty good. Now we can switch to something off the bow. Very, very silly mistake there. Put this stuff in here, just get it off my chest. 32K, make something work here. That was 25K. And I bought that bow. Tier 6 for corrupted. A flat 5. Dual swords are just so expensive. 63k, we do not have that. 4.1. Yeah, remembering all the counters, it's a lot easier once you consistently play one weapon. Like I play a ton of Fire Staff, which that is what we'll play right now. I play Fire Staff. That's all I do. And once you kind of understand the one weapon, you can branch out from there, and you have like a concrete knowledge of one aspect of the game, and it makes it a lot easier to understand other parts. I think trying to learn all the matchups individually or all at once can be super overwhelming. But I think once you're like, oh, I feel super good about playing this weapon, it's pretty easy. And you don't need to know every single matchup, right? You just need to know what your weapon's bad against typically. It's potion or a horse, I think, right now. I think it is potion or a horse right now. Or can I get neither? I think it might actually be neither. Oh, wait, I can go ox. I can go ox. I would always rather go ox than donkey. Never go donkey. Donkey is not the move. And I think that gets us, what, like 1 or 2 gigs? 2 gigs? Perfect. This set I feel much more comfortable in fighting up IP as well, which clearly I have a sudden urge to do. But I think, too, for tutorials, it is much easier to be like, hey, if you play this perfect setup against this, you will win, rather than understanding your weapon more fundamentally and the different aspects that make it good or work against things. I feel like a lot of people are just like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. They don't think about why that works. And once you understand like the why of why your weapon works or what it's good against, like Fire Staff, like I see a lot of people like it's good against melee or it's good against people who don't kite. And it's due to a lot of the powerful fire spells being good against people who don't move or against people who don't like to have space, like Flame Wall. Very, very good spell. Good against melee because they want to be close, you want to be across the Flame Wall. And once you understand that and can apply that to all the different matchups, you're like, oh, even this crossbow, while it is a ranged weapon, wants to not have a ton of space. Like something like Bolt Casters doesn't want to have a ton of space. And so it makes a lot more sense of why you work good against it. But honestly, it's just a ton of time. Just play, lose, play, lose. I think a lot of Stalker Corrupteds is honestly what made me feel good about PvP or fighting up IP. And now fighting up IP is always hard, right? The room for error becomes just so small. Like right there, when I went to go fight that, I had a tier 4 weapon. That guy was, tier 7 masterpiece in some slots, and it was just a little bit too much, right? I had not much outplaying I could do once he connected to me, which can be tough. I will fight this guy, but he has miner boots on, which means I'm going to go to fight him, and he's going to run 10 trillion miles away in 4 seconds, and I'm going to feel like it was a huge waste of time. I just don't think he wants to fight me. I feel like if I was this guy, I would fight me. This closes in 20 seconds. I'm going to give him like a moment to come back. There's no way this dude wants to fight. Okay. He is free to gather as he pleases. I don't want to mess with him. Good mist. We have 1, 2, 3 camps, 1 medium. In a build like this, I less so want to do PvE or like the camps, and I kind of just want to look for someone to fight. Ideally, someone like tier 6-ish. I don't want to fight someone in my tier. That's just not very profitable. And also, I don't know, I feel comfortable like 2 or 3 tiers up, but more than that, it starts to get a little out of hand. And this is talking of someone relatively close to my skill level. If we get someone who is an absolute professional, maybe it'll be a different story. Or if we get someone who has no idea where they are, it'll also be a different story. And this is why the Ox is good. Donkey's 2-hit almost any mob. Very bad. Very, very bad. But on the Ox, we can just search, see, oh, there's no one in there, and just walk out. Mount on low HP is also a blessing and a curse. We can easily get dismounted, instant abilities up, but also if we see someone in like, I don't know, tier 8.1 carving sword, they are going to dismount us, and that is going to suck. Even 8.1 carving sword, that'd be pretty rough. I'm getting ahead of myself here. 8.1 carving sword, I think, would hurt us very, very badly. Turbulent Mist, that's nice. Always in Black Zone or any full loot, I feel like unless there's an objective, people do not want to die. People will happily die over a meaningless objective, like not meaningless, but an objective that is not worth their set, like a Turbulent Mist. But if you're like, hey, do you want to fight? Or it's like, no. This is an interesting character. I have no idea how I feel about fighting this guy. He is not here to fight. He's here to level up his longbow and these boots. It's a 1.4 million silver set. So there's no way I don't fight him, you know? And I know this is against the love of the game, but we are going to pull out Overcharge. I can't get kited by him. Is he Ray of Light? He's not Ray of Light. He's not Ray of Light. It's not that bad. It just truly isn't that bad. Once he mounts up, I'm going to dismount. I would love to fight, man. I really would. I would love to fight. This fight, though, is going to be close. If we get third-partied, we will lose. He dismounts. Pop Overcharge in the tier 4. I think that's what got to scare him off. He wants like a perfect engagement here, which he can have. He can totally have. Gotta check on the miss, see if there's not if there's anyone here. Obviously, fighting a tier 7 guy is not like my first pick of the litter, but I want to. I really want to. Even if it kills me, I think I have to. This guy's got to get out of my way, though. Okay, no more mounting up, bro. We are going to walk at each other and fight. Battle to the death. Or are we going to fight on the Wisp? I would love to fight on the Wisp, too. He has to dismount and fight me. Okay, let's do it, dude. You are dismounted. We're going to fight now, right? Nice. We're getting a fight here, which is wonderful. I'm not going to chase a bow. If that is what he's hoping for, I mean, it doesn't really matter what set I'm in. I'm not chasing a bow. Oh my gosh, guys. Huge, huge. Not to get super hype, but we are now 800k up. That is wonderful. Let us drop the Wisp, hop on the Terror Bird, put this bag on, no fame. And we are out of here on a Terror Bird, fellas. Isn't that just beautiful? So his main mistake there was thinking he could fight Firestaff close up, which just wasn't great. You should never do that. I think I touched on it a little earlier. You never really want to fight a Firestaff. There's no reason to. If he continued to run, I never could have done anything to him. But with what just happened, he got bodied and we got him almost a mil. Yeah, I got him I hit him when he was invis too. We lost a ton of money too, which was totally unfortunate. We lost what? We lost the Undead Cape, which was 340. We lost the boots, which were 216. We lost the bag and the chest piece, but I would much rather lose everything. I don't know. I think there's something special about getting these cool mounts. I love them, especially a Terror Bird. The Terror Bird itself is what? 400k, so that's wonderful. Yeah, we did indeed get him crazy, though. We got him real crazy. That is that's a funny kill there. The tier 4.1 no cape killing the tier 7 guy. Now he didn't have too much spec, so not the craziest play, but we got him. That's what matters. We can just go back out in this tier 4.1 set. Set this aside. I think that's about 800k more. So we can start doing corrupteds. We've made it out of the mud, some would say. We've made it out of the mud. We'll keep dropping off in the 0 to hero box, but we got a memento. That's nice. I always like getting a memento of semi-memorable kills. Do I want food here? What do I got? I got beef stew. I got a while. I'm not worried about it. We'll go back out now. Constantly changing my my playlist here. Where is fight? Ask Casper Xavier? I don't know, man. Someone's holding on to this orb, so if it looks all glowy and clear, that means no one's got their hands on it. But if it's got like the lines on it, or like the leather, I guess I want to say, or the core, it means someone's holding it. And so we're going to go see what they're doing. Judging by 0 to 5, I doubt it's like a full guild transport. So we'll just go beat this guy up if it's one dude. Or maybe he'll beat me up. I don't know. It's the fun of Albion. Coming for you, buddy. He went into the next zone. I guess there's a chance too. Firestaff is just a mega immobile. It's like its main drawback. It's also what allows you to beat up high IP people. But if this dude's like dual bladed or something silly, I'm not going to be able to catch him. He dropped it. He's nature. I feel comfortable fighting nature. Does he feel comfortable fighting me? No way. Now I have this power core. I don't even know what I want to do with it. Nothing really. I'll hold on to it for like, I don't know, a minute. We'll see if someone did what I just did and tries to hunt me down with it. He could like sense me coming. He wanted nothing to do with me. He was out of there. Oh, solo nature stat. I guess that's actually like super fairly normal. Ooh, chest. So who cares about the power core? He can take that. We're going to go see what the chest is about. Ooh, rare will-o-wisp. Now that is truly a split decision. I don't know if anyone will run past there for a while at least. And also I'm not. Rare will-o-wisps are to be where the PvE in there is so tough. Or not so tough, just the numbers. Like, right, you're weak, they're strong. They start to become so out of your favor that it's really difficult. But if we go to the small treasure chest, we can always go look, see if it's there. If it's not, no worries. A rhino. Oh, we're in a tier 7 skinning area. I was like, why is there a rhino? What is this? Someone just left the man you free? I will happily free this man. I doubt we will see anyone here, too. I just think it's just going to be me and the small treasure chest, and we'll open it. It's either going to be nothing or something. That's exciting in itself. We'll see if there's anyone, too. Maybe our nature staff friend will make a reappearance. So much on the table here. The overcharge does look kind of scary, though. which is a problem. I wish I could hide the overcharge, like drape a sheet over my entire body, not let him see it. Oh, that kind of looked like an invis guy. I guess I'm I actually think it was the wisp going off. Ah, there it was again. I must just be tweaking. Oh, this is a banger. Wish I didn't listen to. I guess. Got 25 seconds. Something good. Something good. Sometimes I look at me playing Albion through my little stream docket, and I'm worried I'm just going to get absolutely violated with the delay, like 5-second delay. It's enough for someone to come out and get me good. It pops. It's green. Yeah. I always like to give chests like 15 seconds. I always feel like I'm running late to chests and they open. So I want to give. There's a dude right now, right, running as fast as he can at this chest to come fight me to the death in a beautiful act of battle. But if I open it too early, he'll just turn around. No, I'm yapping to yap. How long does the overcharge last? So the overcharge lasts 30 minutes. Oh, what a pool! Tier 7. Oh, but the overcharge lasts 30 minutes and it has a what? What's the chance to break on overcharge? I forget, is it 30? Oh, it's 15. So overcharge has a 15% chance to break one of your each of your items. So when you equip it, they have a chance to just break. That's kind of the trade-off, but you get bonus IP. And then you can up it to an hour of overcharge, but then it also ups that break chance to 30%. But seeing as we're in 4.1, it is a pretty large boost to power. Definitely, there's like 100k to overcharge, so was not appropriate. Besides killing the dude for the terror bird, so it is a little trade-off. It's always sad when you're in like a big set like 7.3 or 8.3, 8.4 even. You overcharge and it breaks. Whew, rough feeling. But a little 300k pool is not bad at all out of a green. Maybe that's our graduation. Our graduation out of the bunk sets. Yeah, we will. What's my money at? 14k. We will get in a better set. I gotta die with the overcharge. Overcharge, right? The gear breaking doesn't matter if you just don't stop until you die. Then it's not even like it broke or anything. It's just you're playing and then you die. So I always like to try to die in an overcharge set. We will use this. The rest will go away. Beef stew, plenty of time. We had a chest out here. I guess let's just go out east, see what happens, and go from there. Oh, the rare mist! Oh my gosh, genius! Lucky I have you, Golden. Almost forgot the rare mist. We will head back for that. We will grab. Maybe we'll grab cabbage. No, we're not gonna grab anything. We're gonna huck it on back there. Where were we? We were in the dunes. We could go up here in the dunes. So let's go to the North Prairie. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, we'll go hit that. We'll see what's up with that. one of the big things about the rare myths or the uncommon myths is that you get to see the mythical beast or have a chance to see a mythical beast, which is the just the mob that drops various mist related crafting reagents like the spider or the I totally forget what the sets are called, like the Mistwalker stuff or the Fey Dragon stuff, the Fey Scale stuff. And so those sell big. So it's always worth going in there, seeing if you can find it, trying to kill it. If you can't kill it, who cares? Leave. If you can kill it, make like 600, 700K, and it's very much so worth it. Oh yeah, I dropped the orb right by it too. So I could try not to forget, but I ended up forgetting, so. Yeah, best thing to do in Epic Mist is hunt the rare mobs for their artifacts. Very true. I think if I'm streaming, I have to cover up my chat or something. That's what everyone else does, but I'm not too worried about it. The trade in English chats, I think everyone's in them too, so. Yes, okay, didn't leave. That is wonderful. We will proc it, we will kill this hyena. And let's see what we got going on here. Camp, not a camp, maybe a camp, that's definitely a camp, but typically I always see the rare beasts in the corners. I remember like the first time the Myths update came out, a dude made a video, I don't think it was Swole Benji, it was someone though, and he was like, always check the corners for the rare beast. And ever since then I did it. And I guess that's why I've seen him in the corner so much, is because I always check. It is still there. Very yay. Very good. Very good that we made it in. Uncommon, rare, epic. All the different rarity myths are so exciting. I just feel like so much more happens in them. And there's so much more of a reason to like fight to the death in here. So technically we're in like 6.1 or tier 6, tier 7 with the overcharge, because we're in 5. Overcharge is 100 per piece, so we're not going to shred like paper, but we are definitely going to have to play good to fight anything super serious in here. There's one drawback of the Ox. It just feels like you're in such slow motion. Yeah, the rare beast would be somewhere like here. You always see them in like semi-open areas. I feel like I've never seen them in like a very tight area. You always got room to fight them. Their mechanics are always pretty wicked. We're looking for a spider, not the crystal spider, just like a big web weaver spider. We're looking for a griffin. We're looking for a Fey Dragon. And we are looking for... No, there's just 3, right? There's light, plate, and cloth. Yeah. The plate one's the spider. The light one is the griffin. The cloth one is the Fey Scale. Turbulent Mist in a minute. I gotta go back down there, but I felt like checking here. That's really good. Killing that guy would get the majority of that done, but we will do... Got a lot of time in here. Definitely got a lot of time. And then opening the little cages is also really good. If you do them with 2 people, you don't split the XP. You just get one big chunk, which is really cool. Or I guess it's duo, so you get the same amount as you would solo. And so going in with 2 people and just opening them all, super good strategy. What do we got here? A double-bladed. So we just don't want to let this guy get it. Only goal. Because if he gets it, he's gone. He's going to try to get it. This dude will absolutely run away in a flash. I don't think he played that correctly, but he would have gotten away. So I see what he was going for. Also, Epic Wisp, super hype. That is huge. It's absolutely huge. Is this dude going to beat me up? This dude's going to beat me up bad. Do I hold the Wisp and risk it? I 100% do, but that dude beats me up. Where did he go? I'm going to pop sprint and just maybe get a little bit further away from where he thinks I am. Interesting that that dude didn't fight me. It's also one of those things, you see an overcharged fire staff, probably shouldn't fight the guy. That's what I would suggest, and that is what I would do if I wasn't anything else. Yeah, killing the I had the same thing happen. I was in a it was a tier 8 griffin, so the one that can drop the tier 8 crafting material, and I had a dude like come around, and I got really worried about it, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna kill it, and then huge. This was huge, by the way. Very good. Open, get this big chest and everything. So good. But I was like, oh, I'm just going to quit killing it. And then I just did not have enough time. It is one of those things that I think about whenever I'm in a miss that makes me like physically cringe. Because I'm like, if I would have just committed a little bit harder to killing the griffin, I could have gotten it, had a chance at those tier 8 materials. But I just did not have it. And it eats away at me, clearly. We're being careful. We'll be all right. I imagine that's what that bear paws guy is doing, right? I'm not a kill that's even worth it. So he's just like, where is the mythical beast? I'd love to see what's going on in this encampment, but I also would love to look up here real quick. So we'll do like a big loop, big loop. So easy to miss when you like think about just kind of how small your screen is, like how little you can see relative to the whole map. Like he could just be right on the edge of my screen. I don't see him, especially since they walk around too. It's hard to perfectly cover the entire map. Maybe he's in this opening right here. Ooh, who's this? This is not a man that we want to fight. Fun fact. It's the opposite of a man we want to fight currently. Give me like 2 or 3 tiers. Put me like a 7.1 fire staff. Maybe we'll fight a 4/4 and 7/3 guy, but not feeling it super heavy right now. Jumping while he's killing mobs. Could do that too. He must have gotten something good out of the cache to just leave. Or at least so I think he did. I think he left. He's heading for that exit. Now that I don't have the wisp too, I'd feel Cryomancer is good. I'd feel comfortable just fighting that bear paws guy and dying even or killing him. That'd be a good fight. Who do we got here? A warbow. So this is like fire staff hard counter right here. Because he never needs to actually fight us. He could just perfectly kite. Now the problem is with warbow is if you understand that, you really want to fight fire staff, and then you don't understand what it makes you good against the fire staff. like this guy is doing the thing that I just talked about, and it's really bad. You don't want to do that. He's at 20 HP, but I don't know if we ever catch him. He's Orba. I do not feel like getting third-partied. We can reflect the next big arrow he throws, though. That is going to be money. Oh, not if he misses. I was really ready for it, but I wasn't ready for it to go right past my head. He should mount right now. If he mounts right now, I don't get him. But if he waits, we continue to kind of do this little dance. Oh, he mounted. I wonder if he wants to go again. I would love to go again. Like a better fight, less of a kite fest. I think he just wants to kite me though, which is totally. I'm not saying like, oh, this guy just wants to kite me. What a this or that. It's like totally that is what he should do. See, now what we're gonna do is we got his mount low. We're gonna fake it. He's gonna run back into us. We're gonna miss our meatball, which is bad. Then we can flame. He shouldn't have stood in that. That was a mistake. You never want to stand in flame artillery. We reflect the big arrow. Just stay on him. He's going to do his little frost thing. We're going to shoot this way. Shoot this way. Stand in the middle. He is low. What, he pot? He just threw a pot up, yeah. I'm not going to be able to reflect this arrow. It's going to come in like 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Dang, my timing was on point. That is good to know. I'm low. I don't know what we're doing here, bro. Did bro just... He disconnected. He disconnected. That is really unfortunate, but I'm not going to not take advantage of that. I don't know if there's any way I ever catch that guy, but... I mean, obviously, if he stops fighting me, he gets caught. So, GG's to that man. We had him on the ropes for a while, so I don't feel super bad about it. Here we go, drop this off. That brings us up to almost, what, like 2 million profit total, which is pretty good. From 0 to 2 mil in about an hour. Yeah, about an hour. This is one of those moments where, since I'm overcharged, I want to journey back to save my overcharge time. So I'm just going to journey back, get back out. Definitely just going to get back out. But another very profitable fight. Very, very, very profitable. Do I want anything that he had? Don't think so. All in the storage one you go. Perfect. Ooh, do not want to ride a tier 4 horse out. But I can't afford a tier 3, and I really don't like the ox. The ox is a poor man's horse. Or I guess if you're a transporter, you'd be like, shut up. But we will go for a horse, tier 3. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Which way will we go out this time? Let's go out west. Gear's durability is all good. We're going to re-overcharge, so gear's definitely going to break, but like I said, most likely just going to die with it, so it's not too serious. Let's do that right now. Another wisp. Yeah. Yeah, let's jump it. Let's jump it. Not pitter patter out here. I think I'm getting the rough logs. Yeah, yeah. Started with rough logs, ended with rough logs. Oh, this is one of those times where the opportunity to go to Brazilian is really nice because Kind of just running myth, but I need to get into corrupted, so I'm not forgetting that, actually. Dead stuff, too. Ooh, dead stuff, we gotta stay. Can't just go brassy. Gotta stay. Anything good in here? These are very worth it if you can find like little spiked mobs or the circle mobs. Here's a circle mob. Like, this makes it way faster to do. And not even that you're worried about getting ganked or anything, just these can be pretty slow. Back out of that. This is starting to get messy. Luckily, the reflex, very good. Okay. Now I don't want to die because the chest is purple. Okay, I mean, not a hater, but for a purple chest, that was awful. That was truly, truly awful. 2 pieces of tier 4 out of the purple. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Game sounds got turned up just a little bit. Actually, not just a little bit, a lot of it. So they got a lot louder. And you guys are like, ow, you're deafening me. Just let me know. But like the game sounds are just a little too quiet. Big fireball here. Oh, beautiful. So playing fire staffs is all about, truly. No, that was a fumble by me. What is this chest at? I feel like it's got to be almost done. We had the circle mob last time, so I'm like trying to rush it, but the circle mob, like I said, it's just too good. Makes these go too fast. If you have a spiked mob, forget about it. 1 mob kill, easy. Whole thing's done. A chest spawns. I was about to do something other than be in here. A little Knight's Vow. I think I have a tier 8 Knight's Vow. Just waiting. Might have a couple. Wanting to buy Husky Sled. Oh, the Husky Sled is a very, very cool skin. I do love the Husky Sled. I'll clear a little extra while we wait. Definitely shouldn't be putting all my best spells on cooldown, but it works. It works out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Ooh. Those books being 28k, kind of crazy. Just gonna hold on to it. I think that is very, very worth it when I'm broke. And they quick sell, very good. "48 seconds. We'll get the horse out. We'll redismount. Let people know we're ready to fight for it, but not if it's not going to be a cool fight. Then we're ready to run for it. Anyone got any bets of the color of this? I mean, you're allowed to say green. And oh. This is not a man we want to fight. This is a man we want to dismount us. He needs to dash at us, and then maybe we'll have a chance. But we really don't. He's not going to dash. That's unfortunate, but I don't mind. This is not a fight we can take, guys. Obviously, this dude is way higher IP. But we're going to try. We are going to try. Dot killed him. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. This is a tier flat for Druid Staff guy. This guy is to run. Oh, we big boyed that guy. Not to get all hype on you guys, but we big boyed that guy. That dude got murdered. And he tried to blind run at us. So that cannot be my fault. I didn't want to have to do him like that, but I had to do him like that. Another 600k. Everything trashed too. Didn't want to have to do him like that, but I had to. Switch to carry weight, bringing home another 800k here. Never fight the overcharged fire staff. That is always a mistake. Always a mistake. I think I will recall. That was a great fight. Excellent fight. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And we're just right here. Go back inside. Depot this. Great, great, great. He had to do he did that to himself. I'm not taking blame for what happened to that poor man. He had to be violated like that. Food's run out. Set will not get off me. Move off from inventory. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the restroom and then we will go back at it. All right, everyone. I'm back. We're back at it. We're back at it. I think I'm a little too loud. Let's put that there. The game audio should be a little bit louder for sure. Let us fix that. Audio master volume. Let's get 100%. Is that blaring? No, that's just much better. Let's drop me a little bit more. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Do I get copyrighted? Is that how that works? I hope not. I really hope not. Don't think that's how it works either. Well, back at it. We got a green smuggler's crate. Hopefully it's not. I guess it is a solo crate, or else we'd see the whole wagon. And if we saw the whole wagon, that'd be hype. But we're not. So it's mid. Interesting. I don't know why I said interesting. He's got to go put it over there. It's not super far crazy. If I ever stop moving, it's always because I'm trying to read chat or read a comment or a message or anything like that. So my apologies for the choppy gameplay at times, but hey, we're making money. We're making moolah, brother. Brother man moolah maker. There's where we gotta go. Kind of hype to open the big chest. I totally forget the Conqueror's Challenge chest. Conqueror's chest? Is that what it's called? It's got to be what it's called, right? Got to be what it's called. Come on, don't tell me it's called something different. Grand Conqueror's chest. Okay, not crazy. I've been just waiting for the set to die out, but it is not looking like that's gonna be what happens. We're gonna see, I guess, a full hour-long OC break right now. That's chill. I mean, obviously that's chill. Don't mind that. My title's got to be more inciting, I think, than I love Albion, but I just do love Albion. What's so wrong with that? Do we check out tier 7 zone? Do we recall? That's crazy. We can't even get into a non-lethal corrupted, and we have killed like what, 3 people, 4 people? Oh, I forgot the depths was in the game. The depths is so chill. I don't I love the heroine of full loot PvP, but I forgot how chill the depths is. Pick up someone for the depths, maybe. Maybe do a duo, maybe do a solo. You're a little silly for sure. A wisp? I just don't think I'm wisping it, guys. I'm sorry to say. I think we're gonna do corrupteds. We will transition to more corrupteds. We will go into the bottom of Bridgewatch. I can take down a few market orders. I mean, we made like 3 million. I don't It's not like I need to show you guys how to do that. We already did the thing. The thing's over. No more thing to do. There's just no more thing to do now. It's all over. Easy. Yeah, let's quick sell all this. Let's consume all these bags. Let us. Oh, the beautiful set lives on. That is amazing. Put that all in here. Let's go do it. Yeah, you can buy a journey to Bridgewatch right there, and it is, in my opinion, I think factually, actually, just a lot faster to get to the den, the little crack in the wall. The Antiquarian's Den. Oh my gosh. I guess it's not super dead down here, but I mean, it's a little dead down here. No, I died in something not good. Let's get Fire Staff, 168k. I got what it takes, but that's a little. This is all way too expensive. That's just going to be the price. Like, that's the problem, you know? That's just the price. I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm going to go buy a tier 6 wildfire? I doubt it. Get 90k? What is just a tier 6 fire? 28k. All day. All day we do that. All day we do that. Should we go all flat 6? Typed hunter, then hood. Like, something, my brain isn't working at all. I was going to say right now, but it's just at all. Just about to do it again. I cannot stop doing that. Let's go tier 5 gigs. That's what I use, right? Then just a tier 5 cape. I have everything, right? I forgot to put those away. That's fine. We'll be all right. And we are 900 on the nose, which is wonderful. I think we can get in, right? Put the horse away always. I love getting horses out of the corrupteds through here. It's very, very comical to me. Honestly, so very comical. We will immediately pop this. If you have any questions about the build or what we're up to or what we're doing, just ask away. But nothing fancy, just in a corrupted, playing Fire Staff. We are playing normal fire. Wildfire was a little too expensive. I mean, not like we couldn't buy it, but I didn't really want to spend 100k on a tier 6 wildfire. But I think I'd rather be playing wildfire. Yeah, wildfire can't be reflected. That's the main difference. So wildfire can't be reflected, but it also isn't targeted, so ups and downs. Pros and cons, ups and downs, all the above. It all works out in the end. Everything's relatively balanced. Wonderful. Well, we're getting invaded. Rocks are all falling and shaking. Usually means something's happening. Corrupted Dungeons is just falling apart, I guess. Like falling asleep in my chair, man. This might have to be it here. Very short-lived stream. Due to the endless sleepy. Can this method kill these guys? Absolutely. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. This feels like the invasion shake. Yeah, that felt like the invasion shake. It's just a little bit too much. You sense an evil presence. What am I scared to fight in a corrupted? Definitely don't want to see Warbow. Warbow played well, never beats fire. Gotta be patient though. Gotta be patient as a Warbow player. I hate seeing, I mean, I love seeing impatient Warbow players. But you just gotta be so patient. Oh, he's behind me. Is he coming this way or this way? And if you guys, I can tell where he is by mobs being killed on the map. Here he is. This is an interesting fellow. That's about all I got to say about this guy. Just an interesting fellow. I think I lose. I think I played too poorly. Oh, can never play too poorly with Fire Staff because it does too much damage. Very nice. But yes, Bow of Baden, way worse than Warbow for me, but I just didn't expect to see one. But should have said, don't want to see a Bow of Baden either. Do not want to see a Bow of Baden either. What do we get? 300k? I don't mind 300k. Yeah, I feel like I got a small setup. My set's kind of garbo. Keep going? Yeah, we'll keep going. Thing is, we're doing this. Wait, when I left, did some of the loot disappear? Was that just what happened? Am I tripping? Oh no. There's already I am totally tripping because there's already runes. But yeah, we'll keep going. But since I'm in Antiquarian's Den, there's really no reason not to. Unless I full complete them, then no, yeah. We'll go a couple in a row. We'll go a couple in a row. 100%. Take a sip of my water. Yeah, we'll keep going. We'll do a couple more. Maybe go to our next loss or something. We need to get a better bow set together for this. Or not like a better higher tier one, but one that I feel better playing. I remember Mistwalker Hood was all the rage last time I was playing. Last time I was playing very, very high level corrupteds, fighting, I think it was me and like 5 other guys in the top 1 to 10. Just it was when Shadowfax was playing. I love Shadowfax, but Shadowfax would either beat me up or I'd beat Shadowfax up, and that was very entertaining. But yeah, Mistwalker Hood and things were all the rage. People loved using him. Not so much now. I think we're getting invaded, but I'm going to finish killing this guy. We're not getting invaded. That's good. That is what we're looking for. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. I don't have much cleared and a little known tech, but if there's a empty space for a warbow guy to run, worse for you as fire. Better for you as warbow. I always suggest if you're warbow fully clearing out somewhere you can safely run and kite. Because if you can't kite, you can't really play warbow. But in this situation, me and this guy are going to be kind of forced into fighting in a way that works best for me. He knows where I am now. I don't know if I had the element. Here he is. We are just going to stand here. This works great for us. If this guy just stands here with us, this works amazing for us. Like, he just, big mistake. Just, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Nothing fancy. You don't want to do that. Not going to mess with that. This card changes. Am I still live? Are we still good? Live? Yeah, we're live. All right, beautiful, beautiful. I was getting confused for a second there. Didn't know where I was or whatever. There we go, there we go. From inventory, yeah, we'll go to next loss, but I am EP McSleepy. Buddy. What is third one in a row? Third one in a row now? Now that we lost, and then what? Just, we've only done 3 in a row. We're going to win them all, which is wonderful. What would I like to fight? Death Givers? Death Givers is so hit or miss. Depends on if the guy's good or not. So I always like fighting Death Givers because it feels that way. Some matches feel so rock, paper, scissors. Just like, man, is it really me? Am I really the GOAT? It's like, nah, bro. You're just winning because you're fighting dual swords as Warbow. It's like, yeah, you're right, man. You're right. We get invaded already? I feel like extra shaky screen pretty immediately. No, we're all good. But that'd be cool. Anything else that I'd be like, hell yeah, let's duke it out, my friend? Don't think so. Do not think so. I don't know why I pulled all this. It's not like it'll stay unreset or that I have massive AoE as fire. Beautiful. We are getting moved somewhere else. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Bo Baden murders me. It's the interrupts too much. So I don't know. Not that I'm like, no, I don't like that. Just not hype, I guess. Not hype to fight a Bo Baden. I'm gonna stop, full kill this, heal up, kill this, get this off me. What is this? One of the hook guys. I remember in the old, or not the old, but when the Corrupted's first released, everyone would just fight in the middle. Like, that's where you'd go. I feel like now there's so much meta tech about finding the person or all this business. This is not super hype. We're gonna reflect. We are totally good here. Beautiful. Just well handled. Just a well handled situation there. Cool build though. GG's. I love that build. You played well. Kind of hard. I wouldn't have I don't know. I don't know what I would have done. Probably would have lost too. So I'm not gonna give tell you how to do that better. I cannot put down the cup though. I feel like I gotta lose before I stop. And that is not on the agenda. 2 pots. It's gonna suck if the dude runs for my first gig and then I'm left with no gig, obviously. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Oh man, I feel like I didn't even range. I pulled him from far, so I can't be one to talk here. If I don't walk one further though, he dies. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Couple rocks falling? Are we getting invaded? I feel like we gotta get the show on the road, dude. I'm gonna fall asleep in my chair right now. Gotta make something happen here. Come on. Invade me. Oh my gosh. Crazy. He summoned it. She sends an evil presence. Gonna head up to her. It's a little more cleared. Definitely was no reason for me to blow sprint there, but dude's up here. I feel like if I get him back here, it's gonna be not good for him. Can I win this? I think I can win this. This is gonna be rough, by the way, guys. I love it. I respect the parry, bro. I die. Gosh, very well played, man. Very well played. I think that that Bressie cave beat me up. Good parry strike player. It's so hard to beat on that. But also, he just played much better than me. That makes sense. I think my corrupted, I was going up a little too quick there. All right, well, GG's everyone. Thank you all.